لا إله إلا الله لا إله.
When you are grateful to Allah, it actually means that you are aware of what Allah has done to you. And what do? You do dhikr, right? And dhikr now goes to contentment. Contentment now takes you away from complaining. So that's a bridge, for example, from gratitude to complaining.
What are the words?
I just give an example of gratitude. I'm looking for 3 words. Complaining is the last word. So gratitude, yes, I'm aware. It means that I'm aware of all the favors Allah has given to me. Right? Yes, I do dhikr to be grateful to Allah. I do my hamd for 100, and then after that I am contented with what I have, which stops me from complaining from the things I don't have. Is that clear? So let's try. So I want the other ones to be the team lead. 1, 2, 3, 4.
My voice is yellow.
Oh, sorry. Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick your team. Pick your team. Every team must have at least 2 people, 3 people. Don't just pick older. Pick one older person and one younger person.
The intelligence come to my team.
One younger person and one older person. Maybe you should go there so that we can make you see that. Right? Huh? There's a clause inside that hadith. Is that the end of it? Especially when you are struggling.
Okay, yes, I
Especially when you are struggling. So the person that reads the Quran well most better is perhaps not the person that has given you the word most. The person that is struggling with it, and the person might be frustrated, he might struggle with it for a long time, but all the friends have gone. And that might just be a hidden way that Allah is giving that person hasanat that's been written for him. Not you that Allah has given talent already. That okay, because you just need to practice a little and you can read it very well. Somebody will need to practice 10 times more than you, and with that, 2 things happen. The person will get more reward, and eventually the Yorubas will say, have you heard this? Fortunately, they said that owó tọmọdé bá kọ́kọ́ rí. Thank you very much. Àkàrà ló máa fi jẹ. What does that mean? It means that when you don't struggle to earn something, you don't appreciate it. When you don't struggle to earn something, you don't appreciate it. That's why they always talk about, I gave an example last week about trust fund millionaires and somebody that actually made it by him or herself. Somebody that the parents just, okay, because you are a child of somebody, you inherited a lot of money, you are likely to lose it eventually, compared to a friend of yours that did not inherit anything but struggled to actually succeed by him or herself. The person knows where he or she is coming from, and he knows the struggle, then he will likely not lose it. That is the benefit of struggling to any good thing that you want in life. If you don't struggle too much, you will not appreciate it. That is why the people who memorize Quran better most with less effort, they are not good teachers, because they cannot relate to people that are struggling. It's always frustrating for them. But the teachers that are really much more patient with you, those times they struggle too, so they could see themselves when they are teaching you. And that's the benefit. And imagine the person that couldn't be patient to teach you Quran, and somebody that's not patient with you, who do you think you get? Who do you think you get much more students that be successful? It's the person that's more patient. And that person, and you know, we all know that if a teacher, whatever kind you think you know and you can read, your reward goes back to your teacher. So the person has been patient for you, that has been trained to be patient. So that is why What me and you, or Shaitan, one of the tricks he used for me and you is to try to let us think of moving away from something that is not comfortable. It's a trap. Comfort is a trap in this world. And that's why I mentioned that even for non-Muslims that I am aware of, they understand this more than us. And what do? They embrace discomfort. Because they know that at the end of it, success is not comfort. That's the law of nature that Allah has given to this world, whether you are a Muslim or not. So are we now better when we don't use those things? Are we now better when we move away from things that needs our patience, the things that tests our patience? The older people will tell you quickly that the things that they learn most from are the things that they struggle with. Most of you might not have that experience yet, but you should try to embrace it. The more you embrace those things, the more you live a better, much more fulfilled, successful life. Allah has given me and you talents. But Allah, what did He do? He distributes the talents. He did not give one person all the talents the person needs. There's other things you need that is resident in somebody else. How do you do it? There are some talents that will be easy for you to pick, and some that will be difficult for you to pick. But you need them. As long as you identify that you need them, you must try to embrace it. And you know that in difficulty, what happens? As long as you have identified it properly, according to you guys, when you embrace it, you are getting much more reward from Allah in this world and in the next. I'm not sure we have more time to pick any other one. It's 15. What time is it? What time is Salah? 20 something. Okay, maybe we should try one more. Alright, so I talked about perception matters. That the one we were explaining to when I came in. Perception matters. The verse is in Surah to Yunus. There is the words Maw'ida. What does that word mean? It's the second page of that surah. I hear it a lot during khutbah. It's Yunus, it's Surah to Yunus. Maw'ida is admonish. Maw'ida, sorry, it's Maw'ida. To admonish. Allah was telling us how to admonish, how to preach. Bil-hikmah. That's the word.
I think it's in now.
It's not? Oh, sorry. I think maybe it's another thing I mixed up to that. So that's what Allah is saying that you should call to Allah with wisdom. I want to preach to a Christian to tell them that what they are doing is idol worshiping. You are not going to make a headway if you call them like this. You are worshiping idol. Our prophet, peace be upon him, did not do that. When you want to be successful in everything you do, the successful people, you find out that most times they don't argue too much. Unless when they know that they have to. The richest person in Nigeria, you all know him. The man looks very, very humble. When he's talking very, very humble. Because he knows that he needs to pick his fight. If you want to be successful in this world, you cannot pick every single fight. It's the one that will give you the most that you have to pick. If you want to talk to your siblings to do something for you, if you are older and your younger sibling fears you, maybe just telling them, do this, my work. But when you get older, it won't work anymore. And believe me, they are the ones that can have your back most. But it all depends on how you speak. And it goes both ways. Again, what is the game we are playing here? In this place, we don't judge others. That's a trick of Shaitan to always say, and the English people say that you should remove the speck in your eyes. Sorry, remove the log in your eyes before you start removing the speck in people's eyes. You know what speck is? It's just a strand of wood that you see that's really fast. But log is a big wood. When you have a big wood, you have a big deficiency in your, and Shaitan will not let you see that. You'll be saying what is wrong with people. You are wrong because you are wrong because you did this. But our job in this world is always look inward. What can I do better? It is never easy to do that. But what is the trick? Practice. The more you practice, again, tell me anything you can do well. And I can show you that you have practiced it a lot. If it's backbiting, you are doing very well. You have practiced it a lot. But it becomes easy. You won't know. You didn't start like that. Everything. The English I speak, I was not born to speak English. Yoruba I speak, I was not born to speak it. The working we do, I was not born to be able to work. Me and you started working. Some of us will be 8 months, some of them will be 1 year first. But we started, we stood up, we fell down. And we tried again till we could do it well. I don't know if you know anybody that have had accident before, that spent months in the hospital. Before they could walk, they need to do physiotherapy for them. The people that know how to walk, they'll be walking, they could even run. But because they have spent 3 to 6 months on the hospital bed, you can never get up like that and walk. There's something they call atrophy. Have you heard that before? The muscles you don't use, they get stiffened. Even in your brain. You don't practice your memorization skills, it gets much more difficult. Any skill, and again, any skill you know is beneficial for you, start. The most difficult time is only the beginning. It can only get better. And I'll go back to my one message. If there's anything I want you guys to learn about for the next 10 years, is memorize your Quran and why are you laughing? And what? Learn AI. That is the new language. Learn it. So let me give a simple example. When you, in the next 10 years, when you want to get a BSc, you have to do how many subjects? For you that are graduated, you do average of 6, 7 terms for 8 terms. Right?
Yes, sir.
You know how they calculate it? They will say that on your, I don't know if you've seen that before. Every subject is, they will say it has 3 points. What does that 3 points mean? Credit, 3 credits. What does 3 credits mean? 3 credits for the number of weeks in that term.
3 hours.
Thank you very much. 3 hours every week for 12 weeks. You are supposed to study that one course for 36 hours. You are supposed to 36 hours for 48 courses. You should dedicate for the rest of your 10 years to studying AI. Your life will not be the same again. It's just like saying that you should learn to speak English. I'm not saying you should learn AI by just go to ChatGPT. Learn how to be useful with it. It's going to be the next language. And in the 60s, in the 70s, in the 50s, people will go to school. What do? When they learn, when they finish primary 5 or 6, the job is waiting for them. Why? Because nobody could speak English. So if you could speak English at that time, then you are good enough to be employed. You finish secondary school, the banks are waiting for you at that time. Why? Because that is the new skill. The new skill today is artificial intelligence. It's as simple as that. All of you guys mentioned Huda. When you want to learn that, the explanation you gave me was that when you seek guidance from Allah, you seek guidance from whom, right? You will seek consult with people around you that know about it and say, what can I do? You don't need to start, you don't need to do everything over. I said 10 years, you must have a BSc. So if you had to do 10 years and you have to do 48 and 36, what is that? 48 times 36. Forty times 40 is 192. So remove 36, 3 in it, 108. So that's about 18,000 hours. So we want to do 18,000 hours in 10 years. That means we need to do 1,800. Sorry, 180 every year. In a month, 15 hours. That's what it comes to.
لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله لا إله